Hey guys, Apple's iPhone 16 lineup is the latest flagship mobile series on the block. And if you guys remember, Google also a few weeks back released their Google Pixel 9 series, which makes both of these devices comparison worthy. So without wasting any time, let's compare both of these devices based on their spec sheets as of now. So first, let's talk about the design. So in terms of design, both of these devices have many more similarities than differences, as they both got the general rectangular design and they both feature metal frames with glass panels on the back and the front, rounded corners, multiple color options and a slight camera bump on the back. And if we talk about the camera module in the Pixel, it is positioned horizontally, while iPhone 16 cameras are placed vertically this time instead of diagonally, which were in the previous versions. Though the 16 Pro camera module is still same than the previous version. Now if we talk about the display, iPhone 16 has a 6.1-inch display and on the other hand Pixel 9 has a 6.3-inch display. So there's a slight difference in terms of the display size. Similarly, iPhone 16 Pro has 6.3-inch display and 16 Pro Max boasts 6.9-inch display, which makes it the largest iPhone ever. And if we talk about the Pixel 9 Pro XL, it has 6.8-inch display size. And lastly, if we talk about weight, the Pixel 9 is slightly lighter than the iPhone 16 Pro models. Both these phones are rated IP68, meaning both of them are water and dust resistant. Now there are some minor differences as well. The iPhone lineup uses the ceramic shield glass to protect the front of the phone, while the Pixel 9 phones use Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2. While the Pro versions of iPhone 16 feature titanium frames, and on the other hand, all of the Pixel 9 lineup uses aluminum frames. Alright, now let's get into the more detail of the display specs. So iPhone 16 sports a Super Retina XDR OLED display with a resolution of 2556 by 1179 pixels and a density of 460 ppi. While on the other hand, Google Pixel 9 has a lower resolution of 2424 by 1080 pixels at a density of 422 ppi. Now if we talk about the Pro versions, then both of these devices have 6.3-inch OLED displays, and in the Pro series, Pixel 9 Pro has a higher resolution than iPhone 16 Pro. And same goes with the Pixel 9 Pro XL and iPhone 16 Pro Max. And in terms of brightness, the Pixel 9 Pro and Pixel 9 Pro XL reach 3000 nits at their brightest, while all of the iPhone 16 variants only reach 2000 nits in terms of peak brightness. And here's the most interesting part, that all of the Google's phone have 120 Hz of refresh rate. But when it comes to iPhone, only iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max have 120 Hz refresh rate. So if you want to buy iPhone 16 and 16 Plus, then you'll have to compromise with the refresh rate, as both these devices have only 60 Hz of refresh rate even in 2024. So in terms of design, both of these devices are pretty similar, but when it comes to the display, Pixel 9 is a clear winner. Now let's talk about performance. As the Pixel 9 series have Tensor G4 chip and the iPhone 16 series have A18 chip. And of course, in the iPhone's Pro models, we have A18 Pro chip. And according to Google, the Tensor G4 chip is up to 20% faster than the last year's Tensor G3 chip. While on the other hand, Apple also claims the similar stats. That is, the A18 chip is roughly around 20 to 30% faster. But of course, we'll have to wait and see once the benchmark scores come. Alright, now let's talk about the camera section. So the Apple's iPhone 16 series have a 48 megapixel fusion camera and a 12 megapixel ultra-wide camera. And the Pro series also have 48 megapixel fusion camera, but this time they have added a 48 megapixel ultra-wide camera as well. And of course a 12 megapixel telephoto camera as well in the Pro models. And this time for iPhone 16 in the Pro models, you can now record 4K videos at 120 FPS as well. And apart from this, all of the iPhone 16 models also can shoot spatial video too. And not just that, Apple this time has also added many other videography features as well. Meanwhile, the Pixel 9 series had the same 50 megapixel main camera and a 48 megapixel ultra-wide camera. And the Pixel 9 Pro series has a 48 megapixel telephoto camera as well, which also offers up to 5 times optical zoom, which is similar to the iPhone 16 Pro models. Talking about Google Pixel 9, which can shoot 4K up to 60 FPS, which is also similar to the iPhone 16 models. But when it comes to the Pixel 9 Pro series, it can shoot 8K videos, but only at 30 FPS using the cloud-based video boost feature. Now if we talk about 8K, definitely Apple lags behind there, but still they are giving you the capability of shooting 4K at 120 FPS for the added slow motion effect. Now apart from this, if we come to the software side, then Google has lots of advanced AI features that can help you in your video recording and editing. Which of course, when we compare to the Apple's iPhone 16 models and the Apple Intelligence features, so Apple does fade here. So if AI features and AI editing is very much important for you, such as features like Magic Editor, Magic Eraser and Photo Unblur, or Audio Magic Eraser, Best Take and Add Me feature, then the Pixel lineup is the way to go. But let's say if you want to go more into the filmmaking route, then of course Apple can be a great choice as well, especially with the capability of recording 4K at 120 FPS in the iPhone 16 Pro models. Alright, now let's talk about the battery life. So Apple doesn't specify the size of its batteries, but in the event they did tell that iPhone's battery have received a size boost. But if you go to the Apple website and compare the iPhone 16 and 15 models, you'll see that only 2 hours of difference is there in the battery. But anyway, that's according to Apple. We'll have to wait for the judgment once the phone arrives. On the other hand, Pixel 9 and Pixel 9 Pro have a 4700 mAh battery, with Pro XL getting up to 5060 mAh battery. So right now we cannot comment much about the battery, but it will be great to see that who will win when it comes to the battery battle. Alright, lastly, now let's talk about the software support. So Apple doesn't exactly say that how long will it offer the software support, but from personal experience you can vouch at least 3 to 4 years without any problem. But generally you'll be able to get up to 5 years of software updates without any problem. While on the other hand, Google has explicitly said that it will offer up to 7 years of OS support and also the security updates for the Google Pixel lineup. So the Google's promise for consistent update is a win for everyone. But at the same time, it also depends that whether the companies will fulfill this promise or not. So now the question comes, should you go for the Google Pixel lineup or the iPhone 16 lineups? And after comparing both these phones, is there a winner or not? Well, both of these lineups offer great specs and are amazing to use. They also offer great software at similar prices. But ultimately, the choice will come down to your preference of choosing the ultimate operating system that you like. It can be Android or it can be iOS, depending on what you feel comfortable with. So if you are an Android user, especially a Google phone user, then Google Pixel 9 will definitely tempt you more than the iPhone 16 lineup. But let's say you have used Android and you're quite bored with that but want to try out Apple devices as well, then of course you can try out iPhone 16 lineup. But on the other hand, once you go to the iOS route, it is generally seen that people don't switch back from iOS to Android. So iPhone fans generally choose that which latest iPhone they'd like to have. But at the end, it's your choice and I would like you to make that choice intelligently. But having said that, if you have reached there, then definitely like this video, share it with your friends and family, and of course don't forget to subscribe to Geekified for more such amazing content. With that, I'll see you guys in the next video with more comparison videos. Till then, keep enjoying your life and let me also enjoy my life.